How y'all doing? How you doing? Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. Gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on a lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he can make. Happy talk, 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 happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Happy talk, happy talk. Talk about the things that you like to do. You know you got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, you tell me how you gonna have a dream come true. Happy talk, talk, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, you tell me how you're gonna have a dream come true. Talk about the moon floating in the sky, peeping through the branches of a tree. Talk about a gal, talk about a guy, counting all the ripples in the sea. Happy talk, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Said you gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Thank you.
Thank you.
It's daytime. I like to say it's a wonderful thing for all you vocalists, you young vocalists that sing in the daytime. I'm so happy I don't have to do it regularly. Seriously. So, Miss Laurie called me not too terribly long ago to do this. Let's see, because I think somebody else was supposed to do it, so...
I had 6 people in a row drop out.
Really?
Yes. You're going to get a really big Christmas present this year.
A vacation would be nice. Want to send me someplace warm?
I'll work on it.
Yay. So, I'm one of these people that for some odd reason has survived in this business we call music. I have no idea how. I just like to share that with you. So don't ask me any questions expecting any specific answers, because I got nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Seriously, if you have something that you want to ask me, I can probably tell you a whole lot of things not to do. Don't do as I say do. No, don't do as I do as I say do. That's the one, you know. That's what your parents are always telling you. But I kind of want to talk on that point that Duncan was talking about a little earlier, and that's a little bit of history of music. I think a lot of the new music out here is most interesting. And I want to sit back and say, all of you all give yourselves a pat on the back for taking the time to go out and get some knowledge about this thing we call music. Seriously, there's a lot of folks out there that are not getting the knowledge. And at least in my mind, it's somewhat apparent in the music that we're getting out of. Because I say, how can you review, or my grandmother said, how can you review that you have not viewed? Make sense? Yeah. So, it ain't nothing wrong with learning something that happened before you, because last check, I don't think any of us came out of here knowing everything. Are we on one accord here? There you go. Now, I said that to say, if you want to sit back and think about something, ask me, and ask any of these lovely, lovely peoples, yes, I said peoples, up here on this stage. Be thinking on it. You'll have an opportunity. In the meantime, I'm trying to wake my voice up and me, so we gonna do a little something. This is I've been really kind of blessed to do more jazzier stuff, and the cool thing about doing some of the standards, which we're getting new standards these days. So, you know, if you have anything that was like written like in like 1980 and you want to come up with your new version of it, it can be a new standard, because most of the standards are taken from shows and some movies and some artists that lended themselves to some wonderful changes and being able to mess around with a song and put some different grooves on it and a couple of different changes on it and mess it up and do it your way. And since most of them were from shows, they're usually built on ABA sections, or AABA. CDH. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's do this. This is from Porgy and Bess. We were messing around with it one day, and I thought it might be a kind of a cool thing to put a couple of tempos on this particular song, and it's called I Got Plenty of Nothing, and I Do. And I want to say thank you very much ahead of time. So hopefully you like it. And if you don't, you just gotta keep that to yourself. plenty, plenty. Got a lock on that door. Afraid somebody's gonna rob them while they's out making more. What for? I got no lock on my door. That's no way to be. They can steal the rug from the floor. That's okay with me, 'cause the things that I prize, like the stars in the skies, they're all free. Oh, I got plenty of nothing. Nothing's plenty for me. I got my guy, got my song, got heaven the whole day long. Got my guy, got my Lord, got my song. Nothing's plenty for me. I got the sun, got the moon, got the deep blue sea. Folks with plenty of plenty till the time arrives. I never worry long as I'm well. Never want to be good, to be sad. What the hell? I'm just glad I'm alive. I got money and nothing. Nothing's plenty for me. I got my guy, got my song, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my guy, got my Lord, got my song. Got my song, got my song, got my song, got my Thank you very much. All right, before I go on, anybody got any questions? Questions of close and prying? Yes?
How long are you guys been together?
About 16 minutes?
I would say, yeah, that. About 16 minutes. Shows you how quickly you can do something, doesn't it? Now, some of us, like, for instance, Gary and myself, we've played together off and on for the last 17 or 18 years. So it's kind of good to have somebody on stage that you've worked with, but most of these cats and cadettes have been out here long enough to know that if you put a piece of music in front of them, get together and do a little bit of rehearsing, y'all can pull it off. It's okay. It's just because you have a serious knowledge of what you're doing. So it's just about having some different charts in front of you and talking them down, and if you want to do something quickly. Now there are other things that require more rehearsal. The more extensive the chart, the more the show that you're doing. If it's a specific thing that you're doing, then you might want to rehearse that a little bit more. But sometimes for just quick things, as long as the charts are well and they read well and everybody's got a connection on stage, and that means you have to like watch each other and pay attention. You can't get up here and act like, well, I know what I'm doing and I'm just gonna go in my own little world, because you'll be up there by yourself and the rest of the crowd, the band will be going, what are they playing over there? So it's just little things. Any other questions? Because I can't see, so. Okay, there's somebody there. Is there somebody back there?
Yeah, how old were you when you first started gigging?
Oh, girl, I was so happy you didn't ask me how old I was. She said how old I was when I started gigging. My ears work. One of the few things that's still working of me, thank you very much. I was 18, not so long ago.
Hey, Debbie, could you give a brief little quick history kind of? Where you were at?
Say it again.
Will you give a little brief history, like from 18 to now?
Brief?
Yeah. I know that that word is not often friendly with you, but you can do it.
What are you trying to say?
90 seconds. You can do it.
Brief. I started singing professionally. That only means I started getting paid. I want you to know, people, that in the music business, there's the difference between being a professional and not. You get paid. So I started that when I was 18. I actually started off with myself and a guitar player doing folk music. I had three things to start with. I was studying classical at the university at the time, and I wasn't going to do that. And so it was either folk or jazz, and I wasn't interested in R&B enough to do that as a livelihood, so those weren't really part of the game. So that's what I started with, folk. Very quickly moved into jazz, and then I think I did that for, about 4 or 5 years, and somehow I got involved with a variety band, and we did a little bit of everything, which was really kind of cool about that. That's somewhere around 20. Then, let's see, somewhere between 20, then I moved to LA. Yeah, I lived in LA for 10 years. While in LA, went to Japan a few times. Played with a guy, Rusty Allen, who was Sly and the Family Stone's bass player for a while. Worked in LA for 10 years before I came here. Sang with a keyboard player that was Stevie Wonder's keyboard player. Met quite a few people when I was in LA. I have lots of stories about LA, most interesting place. It truly is La La Land. Stevie did not lie. It's La Land. But, you know. I say if you're going to go there, and I'm very serious about this, if you're going to go to LA, please do not go to LA going, because it will eat you up. All right? Go there with a plan. Have somebody that's got something worked out for you for a minute. Give yourself a certain amount of time. Have something happening in that time. If it doesn't happen after that, have another follow-up plan to do that. Otherwise, you will just be there in La La Land. Okay? We got it? Y'all listening to me? I'm just helping me get over some stones ahead of time. So I left there, and then I came here. I came here to stay for 6 months. I have now been here how many years?
25, 6, 7?
No.
No.
Yeah. Well, I've been here over 20 years. It was a little longer than 6 months, let's just say the least. Same thing when I left Detroit. I was leaving Detroit for, a couple of weeks. I was gone for 10 years. And I never ever went back, truth be told, except to go visit my family because my family was there. Now, I have to say a lot of things really started happening for me career-wise when I came to Minneapolis, which was one of the reasons I think I stayed. Plus, leaving La La Land, you can't be gone very long because if you go back, it truly is like starting all over. It's like, you lived here before and worked? Really? No. Sorry. So I said, I don't think I really want to do that. And then they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Now, while here, because I really hooked up with the Dakota the Dakota and Bunkers and a bunch of other places, the cool thing about me being here is that within every city you have sects. Yes, I'm going to say that. Or chunks of people that are doing different types of music. And they all have their little cliques. Yes, they do. The cool thing is to get involved with as many of the cliques as possible, so therefore you're not stuck in any one particular clique, and therefore not stuck not being able to work because this is all you do. So if you're going to work in this thing called music, variety is the spice of life. As much variety as you can possibly do. I don't say do something you don't like to do. I don't sing anything I don't like to sing. I am at that point. If I don't like it, I don't sing it. Thank you very much. And when I was younger, if I didn't like it, I didn't sing it. Just didn't. My choices. You have choices. Everywhere you go, you have choices. So whatever you do, make sure that you enjoy it. Because once you start doing it and you really start doing it, you're going to be doing it a lot, so you better love it. There you go. Okay. So I got involved in a bunch of cliques, therefore I worked a lot and opened me up to a lot of things. But one of the main things I got involved with and always have has been my joy, my life, my breath, is jazz. So I really got hooked up with a lot of the jazz cats. Actually, thank you to this man sitting behind me. Because when I first came here, I came here to work at Rupert's, which you all don't know about because you're very young, but it was a wonderful nightclub that had an orchestra. Yes, it had a 14-piece orchestra. We had string players and we had rotating singers. So, what a wonderful way to come to the city. It was the biggest thing that happened in these here twin cities, and so it was a wonderful thing for me to come in on that, which meant I came in on a very large stage, so people got to know me very, very quickly. And from there, from doing the jazz and doing the Dakota, I had the opportunity to open up for many, 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 many people, which makes my resume look really, 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 really good. But these were nice people, and it was very, very helpful to me. So one door opens another door, which also sent me to Europe, which sent me over here, which sent me over there. That's as quick as I can put that. Was that quick enough? Did you all get just a little bit of Now, think about what you want to ask me. We're going to do another song. We're going to do Johnny Mercer. Yes. Johnny Mercer. I'm in love with Johnny Mercer. Probably always have been, but I didn't realize how much in love I was with him until I did a tribute to him. And I went, Dad, this man wrote everything. Nope. I remember. I like the title of this song because 90% of the time I forget the title of the song, and the title is called I Remember You. Think about it. Okay, there you go. You're the one who made my dreams come true. A few kisses ago, I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too. I do. Didn't you know? I remember too. Like rain out of the blue. So when my life is through and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of it all, then I will tell them I remember you. I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. Just a few kisses ago, and I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too. I do, I do, I do. Didn't you know? And I remember too. Stars that fell like rain out of the blue. When my life is through and the angels ask me to recall the thrill I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. A few kisses ago, and I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too. I do. Didn't you know? I remember too a distant bell, stars that fell like rain out of the blue. When my life is through and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of it all, then I will tell them I remember. Tell them I remember. Tell them I remember. I remember you. I do. Thank you. Good band. I like you guys. Okay, singers. Is this chair behind me? Please, Jesus, let it be there. It would not be a pretty thing. Any more questions? Yes, sir.
Maybe show us some, just a couple good, effective efficient rehearsal techniques. If you don't have enough time,
Okay, first of all, if you don't have much time, I have a lot of those. It's helpful to, when you come in, know the songs that you want to run over, have them out, ready to go. But this is just falling apart on me, thank you. Have them ready to go. If there's specific sections in the song that you know are going to be a problem, jump on those really quick, get them out the way, and then just run the tunes down. And it's helpful to have, some decent charts. It really is, seriously. And here, I want to say this to the different instrumentalists. Because every now and then, this is a good thing to do your homework. Every now and then, somebody will give you a chart that's just really basically a head chart. It may not have an intro on it or anything of that nature for all you dudes and dudettes that are out there playing. You may indeed run across a singer that goes, no, it doesn't have an intro. I know. It happens. Doesn't really mean that she doesn't know what she's doing. That's just the chart that she had, and that's the way it was. And she didn't really sit back and think about, And singers, too. Here's a little thing for you to do. Sit back and say, I know this song. Like the last 8 measures of this tune might be a good little thing to do for an intro. Or sit back and say, let me just hear the first 4 measures of the tune, first 4 measures, just vamp on those. Just vamp on that for a minute. But you don't want to ever do much more than, I know I'm going to say 8 and I have 4 fingers up there. Don't worry about it. Seriously. But you want to do at least 8 measures because it gives you a little bit of chance to get a little bit of the feel so that everybody has a little feel. That's if it doesn't have an intro on there, because sometimes some stuff you have just doesn't have an intro. And I've run across some younger players that I've put that in front of them and they go, so where do you want to start? Just a little thought saves time, because these are things, if you've been playing with cats have been out here for a while, it just doesn't even become a question with them. They just go, let's just take these little measures, use this for an intro and go into the song. Just something to think about. Okay, did that help you? Did I answer your question? Okay. Any other questions? Yes.
I noticed that you have a very
Okay, let me say this first of all. I didn't create it. It was like one of the things that God gave me. Thank you. Now, what I have done is I do things to keep it. And a lot of it has to do with the stuff that I vocalize on. When I vocalize, okay, let me sit back. When I sit back and say, I have bad habits, don't get them. That's one of them. Always warm up before you sing. It's really a wonderful thing to do. As I've gotten older, sometimes I'm just going to tell you, sometimes I get lazy. And the first 2 or 3 songs that I put together to warm up on. I'm just telling you that, but don't do that. I usually, these days, I turn on the radio or I put something on in the car and I turn it down really low and I sing very loud in the car till I get to my gig and I'm somewhat warmed up. And that's if I have to go do a screaming gig. Because there are these things called screaming gigs. Ladies and guys, do you know about those? No? What's that song? I'm trying to think of a screamer. That's why I sing jazz, because I don't have to scream. No, I love jazz. I mean, let me just say hard songs, hard balls to the walls tunes. I like to call those screamer songs, and you actually have a certain set of chops for both of those. So if you're going to do one of those balls to walls tunes, if you're going to warm up on it, you want to start, I would say, mid where your range is at. And hit it as hard as you can. This is for me because it also lets me know where my voice is and how much I have to warm up. I do that very quickly to see where it's at, and then when I go, it sucks, okay, I'm gonna start a little lower and do it a little bit softer and just warm it up. Here's the thing that you need to learn about vocals. Any sound that you are making through your vocal cords, even if it's any sound that you're making through your vocal cords is warming them up. You do not necessarily have to start on the highest note or the lowest note or the one in the middle. You can start on the one that's most comfortable for you because you want to warm the chord itself up. Once you warm that up, then you can talk about doing up and down ranges and all that other stuff. I have found that works for me, and when I talk to some vocal instructors over the years, I was told that that's a good thing. So I'm passing that on to you. And as far as my range, truly was blessed with that, but what I try to do it. When I was younger, I did it all the time, but as I've gotten older, not so much. I try and warm up before I go do my gigs. And I have to be careful because you can become a very lazy singer. I'm in the process of trying not to become a lazy singer because I do have the range, but I get very comfortable singing in my mids to my lows, and so that I have to be careful now that I pick out some songs that challenge that range, because if you don't use it, it'll go away. So, did I answer your question? I know I went off. Okay.
Maybe a couple of quick things. We have probably time for one more song, but I also wanted to throw in that mix that, Debbie has done, she can crank and read the tunes like nobody's business, and dance tunes and cover them. So then when she talks about that, the screaming tunes, she can really kill it if you see her in that setting.
Yeah, those are the screamer tunes I'm talking about.
Aretha, Patti LaBelle, Jennifer Holliday, some Dream Girls tunes.
Those crazy women. I don't understand it. It's Chaka Khan. I don't know about you. When I first heard Chaka Khan, I went, really? Who does that? And Jennifer Holliday was another one. I said, I ain't messing. No. Debbie, don't do that. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to feel it. Aretha Franklin was another one. But also, if you need to work, you need to get by that. And there are ways to do it and not hurt your voice. It just scared me. Yes, I too have had fear in my life. We all will get it. It's just about whatever scares me is the very thing that I walk into. Something to live by. Whatever scares you, walk into it, because I'm telling you, it's just a thought. And once you get in there and knock the thought out the way, you go, it wasn't so bad. I can handle it. We got time for one more. Is that what you're trying to tell Miss Girlfriend back there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, because you know, it's not like I don't know how to talk or run my mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Do a Nina Simone thing or something else?
Let's do that, Nina Simone.
I saw it up there and I really liked the way you do it, so I thought, well, maybe you would sing it.
I like that song because I ripped it off. I have no shame. I don't care. I just give people their props for it. This is a Nina Simone, not tune, it's a Nina Simone arrangement. Let me get that straight. And I just like the arrangement. And I said, I'm gonna do this just like this. Just like this. I'm just gonna say, this is a Nina Simone arrangement. I want you to know somebody recorded this song and they didn't give me her props. I'm giving them to her. My baby just cares for me.
They should also look up some info on her as well. She's pretty fascinating.
Check out Nina. I'm serious. She's not only a wonderful vocalist, very classically instrumentalist, keyboard vocalist, classically trained. Definitely brought her own style to jazz. Very, very, very political woman. Just was about rights. Check her out, Nina Simone. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for no cars and races. My baby don't care for, he don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style. And Lana Turner's smile, y'all know Lana? Something he just cannot see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. Christian sponsor. Baby, 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 he don't care for clothes, and he don't even care for shows, but I know, I know he cares for me. Yeah, my baby don't care for no cars and races. My baby don't care for, he don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and Miss Janet Jackson's smile is something he just cannot see. Yeah. Well, I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for, you know, he says his prayers for. My baby just cares for me. Dave Schmellenberger, Gary Rayner, Christian Stancia. Thank you.